If you are looking for an absolute masterclass in dual timeline historical mystery that strips away the glittering veneer of classic Hollywood to expose a world of cutthroat rivalry, devastating betrayals, and an unsolved murder that echoes across generations, you need to clear your calendar for Sara Blaydes. We are stepping behind the velvet curtains of cinema history with The Last Secret of Lily Adams, a breathtaking, addictive, and deeply atmospheric novel that explores the punishing price of fame and the unyielding strength of family bonds. Let's lay out the strategic narrative grid. If you are a fan of stories where a modern-day protagonist unearths a high-security emotional vault left behind by a legendary ancestor, where the glamorous golden age of Hollywood serves as a dangerous labyrinth of dark secrets, and where a calculated investigation transforms into a journey of profound self-discovery, this book is engineered to hold you hostage. Blaydes bypasses generic historical fiction cliches to deliver a beautifully written, emotionally resonant, and highly suspenseful drama that hits every single pitch-perfect note. The narrative introduces us to Carolyn, a recently divorced single mother navigating an intense personal transitional phase. Following the death of her grandmother, Lily Adams, once a rising superstar of the late 1940s who inexplicably vanished from the silver screen at the peak of her career, Carolyn travels to a modest California estate to settle the affairs. Carolyn has spent her life knowing Lily as a warm, grounded caregiver, entirely detached from the toxic celebrity apparatus. She has absolutely zero inkling of the volatile history hidden beneath the surface. The spark ignites when Carolyn breaches a hidden cache of old movie memorabilia and discovers a trembling handwritten letter from her grandmother. The note exposes an iron-tight, decades-old secret life that begins and ends with superstar Stella Lane, Lily's ultimate on-screen arch-rival, and a Hollywood bombshell whose brutal, notorious murder was never solved. As Carolyn systematically pieces together the historical record, her investigation forces her into close quarters with a dangerous past. The narrative masterfully shifts between Carolyn's tactical efforts to reconnect with her 14-year-old daughter in the present day and the ruthless, high-stakes studio system of the 1950s. We see young Lily navigating the predatory perimeters of elite executives, complex alliances, and a fierce rivalry with the enigmatic Stella. When the dark undercurrents of the past begin to collide with Carolyn's modern reality, she must establish an inner fortress of courage, deciding exactly how much she is willing to risk to unleash the ultimate truth. It is a historical mystery, old Hollywood drama, dual timeline suspense, family secrets, women's fiction masterpiece that treats deep emotional healing and pulse-pounding investigative intrigue with exquisite care. The emotional resonance here burns with an absolute, cinematic intensity. We are talking about that high-frequency, uncovering the truth to reclaim your own voice energy, where every unearthed photograph, vintage dress, and diary entry carries massive structural weight. Carolyn's struggle to find her own color and richness after years of feeling invisible echoes beautifully against Lily's historical battle to maintain her independent agency within an industry designed to break her down. Blaydes writes with a remarkably fresh, vivid, and highly unsparing voice that perfectly captures both the glitz of vintage movie sets, complete with brief, dazzling appearances by icons like Cary Grant and Ava Gardner, and the raw, unsparing realities of women fighting for survival behind closed studio doors. What truly elevates this novel into elite historical mystery territory is how flawlessly the author handles the pacing of the dual timelines. The mystery of why Lily walked away from a multi-million-dollar career isn't just a basic plot device. It is a profound exploration of safe boundaries, protective instincts, and the sacrifices a mother will make to shield her lineage from a predatory ecosystem. The tension moves with calculated momentum, tracking Carolyn's modern investigative breakthroughs alongside Lily's historical close encounters with danger, before ratcheting up the stakes to a stunning, deeply satisfying emotional climax. The Last Secret of Lily Adams is the definitive, pro-level upgrade your mystery and historical fiction library needs right now. It is elegant, suspenseful, and completely hypnotic. It proves that the most enduring stories aren't the ones preserved on flawless celluloid under the perfect glare of the studio lights, but the hidden truths discovered in the quiet, courageous spaces of the human heart. So dim the house lights, open your Kindle, and prepare to be completely swept away by the final curtain.